All right, a lot of you guys know this, and a lot of you don't. You can stack your radar. So, why would you want to do that? Stacking the radar is going to help you tremendously in verses, especially that first day in verses where, radars give 100 or they give a ton of points. And then I think again on holistic growth. So, here's how you do it. When you go into your radar, and I've already cleared some out, the game just reset for me. So I've already cleared out some of this. And one of the things that I like to do is clear out what is currently in there. And then I'll show you how to do it from there. So let me get these guys going real quick. And I'll kind of cue you in on what is the method here and why you would want to do it. Now, there are some cons to it. It just kind of depends on where you're at in the game. Those cons could be, okay, man, well, I need the stuff that I'm getting from the radar rewards, whether it's resources or the fragments for the blue hero, whatever the scenario could be. You're probably going to need that. And if you're lucky enough to still have the, man, I forget what it's called. I haven't had it in forever. There is that event in the radar when the game is new where you kill the zombies. It's almost like the exploration event. But that gives you a whole bunch of power cores, which was great. I wish that was still there. That was awesome. Because, power cores with your orange gear is probably the best thing to ever happen to the game. But, is what it is. And it goes away after a while. So let's clear these out, and then I'll show you how to stack your radar. All right, so you see here this little number right there. That little number is what's going to help you kind of gauge how your radar is stacking. And the way that you do that is if you've got Laura over here, you just hit Laura, but you're also going to want to kind of quick finish that just a wee bit, right? And then leave it. You don't have to touch it after that. It's going to stack itself. So like you've got things like this. That's got an 8-hour cooldown on it, so you're going to want to run it. Just go ahead and knock it out so you don't lose it, right? And then the rest of them, they're claimed. So what's going to happen is you see right here, this number is already stacked. It's already got 2 out of 36. Now, it is possible to overstack it. I've had 42 out of 36 before. But what's going to happen is on your first day of versus, where it's the tank upgrades and radar and stuff like that. So that's you're about to get just a whole bunch of points just by hitting claim all because you're stacking this thing up. So when Laura hits again tomorrow at reset, you can go ahead and unlock that too, and just go ahead and use the fuel to, do what you got to do in there, or you can just leave it. It'll kind of do its own thing. And if I'm misspeaking here, let me know. But this is all I do to stack that radar. And right now, with it being a reset today before a Monday, before the new week starts, or the weekly reset, if you will, this is the time to do it and just let this thing gather its stuff up. That way, when that first day hits in versus, you pop it off, you got a ton of points sitting there for free. You didn't have to do anything for it. You didn't have to do any work. You just let that radar sit. That is the pros. Now, the cons, like I said earlier, you might need some of that stuff, like right away. Maybe you're trying to grind out your lab or one of the other structures, your wall or something like that. And that little bit of resources that you're getting from the radar might put you over to that next level. So you've got to gauge it, play the game like you think you need to. But this is, one of the easier things to do to gain points in versus. So recommendation here is to do it. You only have to do it twice a week, really. So you're going to do it after Saturday's reset, and then you're going to do it again. I think it's right before holistic growth. So, just twice. That's it. It's super simple, guys. If you got any questions on it, let me know. If I misspoke or I said anything that's confusing, let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. In the description, we have the Discord, and I also have a TikTok in there. Feel free to follow and join the Discord. We'll talk to you guys on the next one. Thanks.